Right, folks, here we are. It's about half of them. 1 second. Covie, leave. Riley, come this way. Come on, Riley, hurry up. About half of them. So here we go. Hi. Oh, Civic went through MOT. No problem at all. Well, there's a few tiny issues, but one was the deterioration of the number plates back and front, but not too bad. Now in the tyre, not too bad. And there's a cap off something that's in a tiny bit of dust in, but nothing really serious at all. Just a little tiny thing. So that's cool. Right. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it because, well, it's got a new MOT now, brand new, so therefore it's possible to sell it. It's worth its maximum amount of money now. Well, maximum amount of money it's worth now than it will be for years. Anyway, yeah, so no idea what's going to happen with it at all. But I'm going to keep it set because I'm not happy with the clutch for the thing. I don't like it. Other people have tested it. Apparently car people, mechanics have tested it and said the clutch is fine. Not for me though, don't like it. I don't like the way the clutch sort of behaves sometimes. It's one of these things where you've got to push it down a long, long way, and if your foot isn't quite in the right perfect position, it sometimes won't engage. And then sometimes when you're sort of just touching the clutch, because you're going to get ready to do it, you can feel the vibration. And that's just weird. No, I don't like that at all. No, there's a lot wrong with that clutch, to me. Yeah. Well, it's just I'm not happy with it. I don't like it. So, yeah, I made inquiries about another Civic 2012 version. Oh, there's another car's turned up. I was thinking, have I left my lights on? No, another car's just turned up. Okay. Took me a few seconds to figure that one out. Okay. Whatever. No worries at all. So, anyway, yeah. Took the dogs out for a walk earlier as I was getting the dogs in the car. Well, looking in the car. They were upstairs, pulled up in his car. Took them out, the dogs making noise at night. Saying, this is your last chance. I'm thinking, okay, you've said this now 8 times, this is my last chance. Meaning what? Exactly. What are you going to do? This is my last chance. What? Because the dogs are barking. What, you mean the same dogs that you make bark when you slam the bins or when you slam the doors? Those dogs? The ones that you enjoy make barking? When you do that sort of stuff? You mean those dogs? Okay. Okay, you don't like the dogs barking sometimes, but you love them barking other times. Okay. Well, that's called tough, isn't it, really? If you don't want the dogs to bark, stop making them bark. You know, that's the reality. If you don't want barking, then stop making them bark. If you stop making them bark, then of course, you know, I will consider, well, for example, is Lucy with us? No, most of the time Lucy isn't with us at night. When she is, it's because she sneaks out. I tell her to stay and she snuck out. Those will be on the days that Amber can't come out, so weekend. Because Amber has to stay in because she's always nose to the floor trying to eat rubbish. So there's a lot worse situation with the rubbish at weekends, so I try to keep Amber in. So Amber goes in the shower, because if I keep her in the lounge on her own, she will bite the crap out of things. So, you know, I keep her in the shower on the weekend, so then when I tell Lucy to stay, she sneaks out. Well, that happens sometimes. There you go. That's the way it is. Yeah. It'd be a lot more noisy if she's barking and then I shout at her to come back. That's going to be a lot louder, isn't it, really? So therefore, probably better if I don't do that, really. I imagine it's going to annoy you quite a lot more than me shouting at Lucy to come back. So there you go. And plus, last couple of days, it has been a case that, yes, my mind has been preoccupied up to late evening trying to sort the computer out, trying to do all that crap. Finally sort of got that sorted now, so that's good. Starting to get videos loaded up again. I've just done one tonight from stuff that I did the other day, including the video I did out in the other field of Gracie running rings around us, as she does. So I finally put one of those videos up online, so you can see that. Yeah, it was actually quite good while over waiting for the car to be done. I was walking around town where the car's been done, and bumped into a chap who's a member of a Baptist church there. So I was talking to him about, you know, some of the things that have been coming up recently in the videos that I do around here, talking about the conviction of sin and how the world really needs that, but how that's not going to come upon the world until it comes upon the church. And he sort of agreed, although he also sort of, because I brought up the Baptist church for him, and I said the problem is it's like the Baptist church. You go into any Baptist church in the world and you will know it's a Baptist church, not by the sign. You can miss the sign, but as soon as you go in, you'll see the pews, you'll hear the songs they sing, and you'll know Baptist church. Okay. Yeah, because he was saying, oh, the most important thing is the greeting, you know, making you feel welcome. And I said, no, the most important thing is God. You're talking about his church. The most important thing is that God is running his church. He went, oh yeah, of course. No, not oh yeah, of course. Because you would have said that if that's what you meant. You didn't mean that. You said probably what you thought was right to say as a Baptist, because that's what one of the most important things is as a Baptist, the greeting. Yeah, making people feel welcome. Even though feel welcome doesn't really extend much further than as you walk in a lot of Baptist churches, to be honest. Well, I've been in quite a few Baptist churches, and that is true. You know, they can be very cliquey, just like any other church. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, it was nice having a chat with this bloke. I've never spoken to him before, and we sort of clicked on just talking about God, just talking about, you know, Christianity, that sort of stuff. Really good. It was a lovely thing to have, you know, with someone who I've not met before. So that was good. Yeah. That was interesting, yeah. So apart from that, yeah, I went to have a coffee somewhere. That was good. Met a few doggies. That was good. There were a few people walking their dogs, so I said hello to a few dogs. That was nice. Oh, it's always nice doing that. Always going to spend as much time as I can saying those doggies. Yeah. Well, as I said a few minutes ago, yeah, I did inquire about a 2012 Honda Civic. Problem is, the bloke wants a lot of money for it, and I understand, I do. It's got MOT till December, so to be honest, it's not got a long MOT, it's quite short. Well, it's like, what, 5 months now? 6 months? You could say 6 months. Depends when in December. If it's late December, 6 months. If it's early December, 5 months. Not really. So basically 5 months, really. Yeah, not a lot, really, until it needs an MOT. So, yeah. That's not great, but okay. Miles is 100,000 miles again for a 2012. The miles isn't fantastic. But he wants, I think, 3,600 for his. So, I'm going to have to have another conversation, because I did say is there any movement in the price. It's been listed for, I think, about 12 weeks. Something like that. So it's like, okay. Well, it's been listed for a while. Yeah. He did say, yes, there will be movement in the price. So I'm going to have a chat with him and just say, look, okay, this is the situation. You know, this is how much I could be willing to spend on the car based upon the fact the MOT. Yeah, 6 months MOT isn't massive, you know, so for that point. And the miles are good. The miles aren't bad. I've seen worse. But I've also seen a lot better, especially for that sort of money. It's 3 years newer than the car I've already got. It does have a parking camera, yeah, rear parking camera, which is good. Reversing camera, that sort of thing. It also obviously has the rear window wiper, which is also very good. 2009 up until about 2011 they don't have it, which is a bad decision by Honda, really bad. Not a good idea. I mean, they have got the window designed as such that a lot of heavy rain will just could just roll off. So, but that's most about windows, really, isn't it? So yeah. So anyway, I mean, that situation, I don't know, because the 2009 one I got, that will have to sell first, and I don't know. I mean, it may sell, it might not, I don't know. I've got it booked in next week to have a few bits done to it. With the bloke who did the paint job in the first place, he's going to repaint it up a bit. And he's going to put the Civic sign back on properly, and glue that on properly. He's going to do the handbrake. He's getting another handle for it to put on. He's going to do that. I'm going to ask him to tidy up a few other bits and pieces. Well, 12-volt things need to be glued in properly because they're not in. I mean, the one in the boot area, you put something in there and you put it out, and the whole thing more or less comes out. It's like, you're not supposed to do that. You're just not supposed to do that in any way, shape or form. That's supposed to stay in. What the heck has gone wrong with that car in the past? These things could be... God, who's had this? That they've manhandled the car in such a manner that these things have been falling off, and the other stuff is mucked up as well. Crazy. So, there's a lot of niggly things with this car that I don't like. But the bloke, he said he wants LDA 5, so I pointed into the site that I actually got this car from, saying to him, you can get some good cars there, but really only if you know what you're looking at, really. I said go for the ones that are category X. So category X are the ex-police ones, and the ones that may have been stolen in the past but then recovered. Or they're just ones that are private sale. The damaged ones are the Ds, the S's, and that sort of one. Stay away from the U's, because the U ones are ones where they've got engine damage, when the engines don't work. Electrical problems. Stay away from that. That can be complicated. Right, come this way. Over here. This way now. Come on, this way. Come on. And Riley's already here, isn't you, Riley? Hey, you're already here, Smiley Riley. Good boy. Love you. Hi, Gracie. Is your car not working again? Oh, it's working. Might need a bit of a charge. Okay. Hello, Grace. Go on you go. Come on, Gracie. On you go, bud. Well, and also, Leicester City. He went to his new home today. That's nice. Someone contacted me earlier, and it was for their mum. Their mum, God knows how old she is. No idea. I'd say anywhere between 65 and 80. No idea. But well, even the point where the pups have got quite sharp nails, and one of them scratched her, and blood. So you can see her veins. Some of her veins have come right to the top of her skin. So it's like, okay, that could be a problem. Keep an eye on that, huh? Especially with puppies, because incredibly sharp teeth, incredibly sharp nails. So don't know. Don't know. Well, it's certainly a case where the lady could last another 20 years quite easily. Whether she'll be active or not, I don't know. Hopefully she will be, and hopefully the Leicester will be okay. And certainly the daughter, she could take Leicester if there was an issue. One of the other relatives could do. I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. It's inky. I mean, the woman had collies before. And so, Yeah. In the end, well, God, I'll pray your best, Lester. Anyway, so there you go. Yes. So it's just the Jacob and Teri now. So I brought them in earlier. Spend a bit of time with the older ones. I will start doing that more and more every day. Yeah. They will still be sleeping in the kennel for now. For a little while at least. Covie, need it? Covie! Stop eating, whatever that is, stop eating paper, Coves. Stop eating that sweater or cardboard. Covie, walk away, now, leave it. Be a good girl. Yeah, my Kai. My Kai, you got a water bottle, have you? Okay, my Kai. There's Grace. There's going Grace. Get down, baby, now. Grace, get down. They're jumping up, both, okay? Be a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. This has actually been our main walk for the day. We went out earlier in the field to kick a football around for a bit. That was it. That really was it. There's been nothing else. There was that, and then that was it. And then here. Now, there's been no other walking today. Tomorrow I'll try and make sure we get to the Stinky Woods. Probably. Stinky Woods. Well, it's a bit damp now, so we could have rain tonight. Could. Don't know. It is a bit damp, so we might be having rain. If that's the case, then that's the case. I don't know. Certainly is the case that we need some rain. Certainly good. Anyway, football, yes. So England won. England beat Germany. Yeah, I do have to say that was a terrible Germany team. Absolutely awful. I was not surprised at all that Germany didn't score. I think their front men have been rather average for the whole of the last season. You know, with Chelsea. I mean, who does Havertz play for? I know Werner plays for Chelsea. I think Havertz also plays for Chelsea. I'm not totally sure, but I think he plays for Chelsea. Either way, both have been quite poor all season. And so, well, was I expecting them to be decent tonight? No. I wasn't expecting their offence to be anything useful at all. I mean, people are praising Gareth Southgate for the fact that he learned from the Portugal game and then saying that the Portugal manager didn't do that. How could he? How could the Portugal manager learn from the Portugal game when that game hadn't happened yet? Okay, so Gareth Southgate watched the game that had happened, saw how the Germans wanted to really play against England, and made sure they couldn't do that. Yeah, okay. That's his job, isn't it, really? Okay. Let's not give too much in the way of congratulations to a manager who's actually managed. That is their job, to manage a team, to look at the opposition and see where their strengths and weaknesses are and set the team up to beat them. That is the job of the manager, to do that. So he did it today and it worked. It didn't work against Scotland. It barely worked against Czech Republic. And barely worked against whoever we played first, whoever that was. Who was that? Croatia. Barely worked against them, just about. So it's like, okay. It worked slightly better tonight. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, but let's not be painting Southgate as the world's best manager. Or, that he's going to win the tournament for England. He should. Oh, he should. They've got Ukraine next, and then probably, either Denmark or Croatia. Croatia, we've already beaten, so shouldn't be that difficult. And I think it's Croatia or Denmark, isn't it? No, Denmark, Czech Republic. Czech Republic we've already beaten. So, yeah, but Denmark are good. But England certainly would be the favourites if they faced Denmark. If they beat Ukraine, they face Denmark. Or Czech Republic, England would certainly be the favourites to get to the final. It certainly seems as if the football gods have been siding with England massively. Because in the World Cup there's such an easy route, and then in this they've got such an easy route. You know, the other lane, you've got Spain, you've got France. So that's a tough one. And well, not France, Italy, Spain. Yes. But there was Portugal, there was France, Italy, Spain, and yeah. They finished really well. Everyone was concerned if they win the group, they'll face one of the teams from that group of death. Yeah, we did, Germany. Yeah, the team that really, out of all those teams, which of those three teams would you want to face? Out of those three big teams. I mean, forget about Hungary for a second. But the ones that actually went through. Germany would be the one you want to face. Germany are nowhere near what they were. And are they ever going to be, well, in the next, certainly not in the next 5 years. I think the World Cup, Germany are going to be awful. To put it this way, if Germany had the defenders, and if Germany had the players, why aren't they playing now? Why are they still playing Hummels, who is old and slow? Why would they still be playing him if they've got younger defenders coming through who are going to be ready in a year's time? You'd blood them in this one, wouldn't you, for the World Cup? Of course you will. You bring them through now for that. If you're a half-decent manager, you do that because, it would be a useful thing to do, but they haven't done it, have they? No, there's another car down there. The one that's parked next to my car on the other side, that's gone. There's another one there. No, on the other side. Okay. Again, with the lights on, so as I'm getting my dogs back to the car, suddenly they want to drive off again. Yeah. Quite possibly that would be the case, yeah. It's often the case, isn't it? So, there you go. Amber, come here. Come here, babes. Head up, baby. Amber, head up. So yeah, what happens with regard to this? England play again on Saturday. But really, they should win it. They should get to the final. They should. And depends. I mean, the problem is, if you have Spain versus Italy, you've got another big team knocking another big team out. So, really, who would you rather face if you're England? If you were going to get to the final, who would you rather face out of Italy or Spain? I think you'd rather face Spain, wouldn't you? Based on the fact that Italy are a solid team and they play consistently well during the whole of this, Spain have not. Other cars not there, good. There you go, they're leaving. Bye bye, bye bye, Coco. So, yeah, you'd rather face Spain because of that. Because Spain, again, they've not exactly got the team they had, that was dominating the world. They haven't got that team anymore. They've got a new team that probably is going to be nowhere near as good as that one. Probably nowhere near as good. And so, yeah. Is that Locki you've got that? Yeah, Locki's got the bot box. She found the bot box. Well done, Knox. She's starting to carry the bot box. Well done, Locki. Good girl. She's carrying the bot box. Good girl, Locks. Well done, baby girl. Good girl, Locki. Aye. So, yeah. And to be honest, I don't even know what other teams are in that. From the other side. In the Spain-Italy groupings, I don't know what other teams are in that lane. I've no idea, I just know those two. I have no idea at all. I'm going to have to look when I get home because I don't know. Because to me, it doesn't matter, really. It doesn't. In the end, if the game happens where you got Spain versus France, that'd be a game worth watching. I don't think in that group there's another game that'd be worth watching. I don't think England-Ukraine would be that much worth watching, really, because England should really wallop Ukraine. They should. The difference in level of the quality of players is incredible. So they should absolutely muddle them, but I don't think they will. Come here, Grace. Do you come? Thank you, Bob. Chewie here. Amber, come. Good girl. Come here, Amber. Amber. Not exactly turned off, is it, sweetheart? Oh. This collar that Amber's got on wasn't turning off before, and it started turning off again. But now it's not turning off there. Okay. No idea what's going on. Okay. Stay down there. Come here. Chewie here. Here, Chew. Collar. Now. Chewie collar. Mollie collar. Here you go, Mollie collie. Collar, babes. Get here. Yours is done. Gracie, get out of the way, Grace. Gracie, move. Done yours already. There you go, look. Try yours again, shall we? Here we go, wait. Come here, Micky. Here. You collar, mate. Good boy. Right here. Do yours as well. Right, we'll get you in the car now, shall we? We're going in the car now, right, Babs? We're going in the car, Chewie. Chewie, enough. Enough. Go in the car now, Chewie. We're going in the car now, Chewie. Here you go, my boy. Anyway, so there you go. Okay. All fun and games. I say this competition will be over and done with fairly quickly, and it'll just be a case where everyone will go mad over the transfers and who's signing who and everything. Is Kane going to move from Tottenham, and is Grealish going to go? Locki, leave it, come. Of course, Grealish from Villa to City is being spoken about in big words right now. Then it'll be Kane. Is Kane going to go to Man City as well? But if Kane goes to Man City, surely there's no point anyone ever playing for the Premier League again because City are going to win. No, they're not. Not at all. It will help them because, of course, they haven't got a forward. Last season, they still won it. Covie, now. Covie. Covie, come. Here you go, bud. Thank you. Chewie. Micky. Micky! Come on, Donut. Here you come. Chewie's in. Come on, Micky. Hurry up. In the car. Micky, where are you going? In the car. Come on. Micky, in the car. Go on. Get in. What do you think in the car means? They can be dozy at times, especially when they want the walkies to continue. But they're not going to continue tonight. We've had long days, so there you go. So, yeah. So it's Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday now, I think. It's probably after 12, so it's Wednesday now. Yeah. There was something I was going to do on Wednesday. I forgot what it was. No idea. Yeah. So, start gym again tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, technically not tomorrow, because tomorrow technically is Wednesday. So, next day, Thursday. Even though technically it is sort of Wednesday if we're past 12, which we probably are, yeah. So, yeah. All fun and games. So, yeah. Well, I was going to say, with regards to the situation of the other Civic, to a certain degree, if I can get the Civic that I've got working properly, the handbrake handle done, a few other things done, then would it be such a bad car to have? The clutch, I still don't like the clutch. Other people don't mind it, but to me, it's annoying. But other people think it's okay, so people that supposedly know, as I said. So, there you go. Indeed, but this is a good car, so there you go. Yeah. Yep. Right, You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.